Have you ever thought about disputing your own bankruptcy on your credit report and just didn't know how to or what to look for in terms of inaccuracies? Stick around. Okay, so everyone knows that any legitimate bankruptcy cannot be just removed from your credit report just because you don't want it on your credit report. But, however, if it is a legitimate bankruptcy, but it's reported with inaccuracies, you can have it removed from your credit report. You see, the Fair Credit Reporting Act makes it so easy for us to dispute negative information that's reported on our credit reports, even if it's a bankruptcy, even if Pacer's backing it, even if LexisNexis is reporting it. If they have anything negative that is inaccurate, it doesn't matter who's reporting what on you. If it's inaccurate, then it has to go. If it's inaccurate, we can prove that it's inaccurate. That's not the issue. The Fair Credit Reporting Act makes provisions for us to challenge anything on our credit report that is not accurate, including bankruptcy information. It could be anything from a wrong case number to a wrong file number to a wrong reference number. It could be a misspelling. It could be all sorts of things. So here are some common areas that are found on bankruptcies that are reported on your credit report that will give you grounds to dispute them. This is just going to be like a short kind of tutorial to kind of give you an idea of what type of inaccuracies you're looking for. Because I can tell you, hey, look for inaccuracies all day, but if you don't know what inaccuracies to look for, you kind of be stuck. And also, I want you guys to keep in mind that removing a bankruptcy off of your credit report can be kind of tough. It can be very tedious. It can be frustrating, and it can take quite some time. I've seen it even take up to 4 or 5 months to get a bankruptcy removed, which means trying more than one time. That means sending out more than one dispute. That means waiting 2 or 3 or 4 30-day periods to get results back. And that means risking disappointment every 30 days, but you never know. So hang in there. There are always, you have to be persistent when you're disputing a bankruptcy. So many of you contact me and you're discouraged or frustrated or just plain out mad because you tried disputing once and nothing moved off your credit report. Don't give up, because I've been doing this for 11 years, and most of the time when I dispute a bankruptcy, it's kind of like very rare that it comes off the first time. When it comes off the first time, I'm like, whoa, okay, well, that was easy. But most of the time, I really have to roll my sleeves up and get in there and get ready to do a strategic battle. So if I have to fight, then if you're not like a specialist and trained, and if you have not, if you don't have a lot of experience doing this, then you're going to have to roll your sleeves up as well, for sure, and maybe even fight harder, but you can do it. So it just depends on kind of how bad do you want it and what you're willing to put in it. So here are common errors reported with bankruptcy, okay? So the first one I want to go over is simple. When you go get your credit report, look at your closed account. So open up whatever tab you have in your credit report online and look at your closed account tabs. There you will find discharged debt on your credit report. So whatever accounts that you had open when you filed for bankruptcy, whatever is kind of included in on that bankruptcy, then you'll open that up under their closed account tabs. So what you're going to look for are your discharged debts that still have a balance. Because if it's in bankruptcy, if it's been included in that bankruptcy and it's closed out, it should not have a balance. So if you pull any of those accounts up and you see that it's still saying that you owe the $15,000 that you owed before you filed bankruptcy, then that's an inaccuracy, because it's supposed to say 0. Any closed, charged off, or bankrupt or included in bankruptcy accounts should say 0. So that's inaccuracy number 1. Number 2 is material errors like misspellings. You guys would not believe how common it is for an account number or a reference number or a case file number to be misrepresented, misspelled, or just kind of jumbled up on the reporting. So that's an easy one. So open up your bankruptcy and look in there and make sure, compare TransUnion, Equifax, and Experience reporting on your bankruptcy side by side, and make sure that everything is exactly correct across the board, and look at your own PACER report that reports your bankruptcy and make sure that all of that information matches. I'm telling you, if even one letter or number is wrong anywhere on any of 4 of those reports, then that's your grounds to dispute, and it's called material errors on your credit report. Okay, so number is individual accounts still appear. Okay, so if you have an account that has been included in the bankruptcy and it's closed out, included in the bankruptcy, it should not still be even reporting on your credit report because it's been bundled up with the rest of the accounts and included in the bankruptcy, so it should not be reporting on your credit report at all. So be sure to look out. That is so common. You would not believe how much I see that. So number 4, identity theft or mistaken identity. Now that is common as well. It happens to, say for instance, if you're John Sr. and you named little John after you, and then he gets grown and then you go into bankruptcy, it could end up on his credit report. And you can also get the identity theft. They can get things mixed up. You just never know. Stuff like that happens. And number 4 is when a bankruptcy still appears on your credit report when it shouldn't be. When it's gone past its limit, its statute of limitations, where it should be already dropped off or deleted off your credit report, and if it's still there, like for instance, if you filed Chapter 7 and it's 10 years and a half and it's still on your credit report, dispute it and get it removed. That's like the easiest, like when it goes past the time limit. Or if you have like a Chapter 13 and it's been on your credit report past the 7-year mark, that's grounds for disputing. So those are just a few common errors that you can find on your credit report, reporting under your bankruptcy, that you can use to get your bankruptcy removed from your credit report. Okay, so those are just some tips. Please let me know what you think or in how this video has helped you down in the comments. I would love to get your feedback, and if you have any video ideas of anything concerning credit, disputing, accounts, collections, charge-offs, anything like that you want to hear me talk about, please just mention it in the comment below and we will deliver. Bye. If this content was helpful to you, please like, subscribe, and comment. It helps get the word out.